Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the ZX Spectrum and we're looking at a game called Fred. First published in Spain by Investronica, but published in the UK by Quicksilva in 1984. It does have a sequel called Sir Fred, but what's going on in Fred before he got knighthooded? If that's the right terminology. Well, he's a sort of like Indiana Jones type character in this maze type game, and he must search these mazes round the catacombs to find treasure. Once he's done so, we go on to the next level, and these are below the pyramids of Tutankhamun. I wonder if he's a relation to Tutankhamun, but here we go. He's his yellow character. This game also came out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64. There are ropes to climb up, and all the while you must avoid all the nasties, which come in the shape of rats, ghosts. Oh, no way. I've got no way of getting around this mob. Right. Yeah, you start off with a strength of 15. If you get hit too many times, you will die. But other aliens or beasties to avoid are rats, acid drops, ghosts, chameleons, mummies in later stages, vampires and skeletons. 6 screens in all, or 6 levels I should say. So look out for treasure. We'll find it hopefully. Now, you see on the right there it says map, and that's just a blue square with nothing in it. If we find a map in here, then that will fill itself in, but I'm not sure it's going to be too much of a help. I'm doing this without a cheat on, but I do know a poke for infinite energy if the review doesn't last very long. So let's see how we go. I believe the maze randomises in a certain way, so just find your way through, find all the treasure, and then it's on to the next level. Now, the scrolling isn't that smooth, but it's not as bad as Boulder Dash, which was monochrome. This has got many colours, and I can't see any colour clash at all as we go past things, so that's good. That's a rat down there, and it's killing us. Normally I would stamp on it, not in the real world of course, because that would be cruel, but in games I would do. Right, there's an Ankh symbol, that should be for extra life. In the top right, you can see how I'm doing. Yeah, L might stand for life, the flag might be treasure, I'm not sure. We see a power there below the map, that drops all the way down to 0, we are dead. Score 500, we're not doing too badly here. Now this, I'm reviewing this because someone recommended it, maybe a few years ago now, because whenever someone says a game I should look at, I do add it to the list and eventually we will do it. What can we say about this game so far? It's not bad, it's like an exploration game. It's not the most exciting game in the world, but the animation's quite cute, going up and down the ropes. Those ghosts can go through walls, I think, as well. It's not very smooth, but it's okay. Right, here we go. First come out, as I say, in Spain by Investronica, later by Quicksilva in the UK. What's that? I'm not sure quite how many copies this sold, but it's nice to see. I didn't own it back in the day. If you did, let me know. And again, if you did play it on the Amstrad CPC or the Commodore 64, I'd be delighted to know how that differs from this one. Is the scrolling any better, or does it play just about the same? I'm not one of these people that say one computer's a lot better than the other one, says one's brilliant and the other one's rubbish. I like to see all retro gaming, although I don't review Commodore 64 and Amstrad CPC because I did not own those back in the day, and I don't think I can give those reviews justice. I was a rubber 48K ZX Spectrum man, as you probably know if you've seen a few of these reviews. Then onto the Commodore Amiga, then I had a Game Boy Advance as well, then it was PlayStation time. Hurrah! So I couldn't call myself a collector, I didn't own a lot of systems, but what I did own, I got the most out of and I really enjoyed it. Hooray! Isn't that just the way? Right, here we go. I don't know where I'm going, as you probably know. I think we've collected one treasure. Uh-oh. How am I going to get away from this? I'm not. Yeah, that's a bit bad. As soon as a ghost goes on your tail, you haven't got too much time way of getting away from it. Yeah, Yes. Come on, Fred. He's like Indiana Jones in the 8-bit world. Or Rick Dangerous is based on Indiana Jones as well. I'm mainly playing that on the Commodore Amiga though. Right, ghost. You do have a gun. You can fire 6 bullets, but that's quite useless on this stage because you can't shoot ghosts. And as far as I'm aware, Fred can't aim low to shoot the rats. Yeah, burb. This isn't going well. Maybe we need to get up the top of the map. Just keep going up. There are no staircases in this labyrinth. It's all about climbing up ropes, which must make it quite awkward for the cleaners. Maybe they just flood it with water or something. Did you complete this game? If you did, let me know. There's probably a lot of things I'm doing that you didn't do, and you completed the game, and I'm just mucking about, really. Right. It's all about timing. Where's that ghost going to go? Please don't go down. Go through the wall and away. No, we're not going to go that way. So avoid all the baddies. Well, there's a bottle of something up there. Maybe we can get around. So it's using the full screen. When I say full screen, it never uses the border. As you can see, that's white there. I don't think there was a poke where you can use the border, but it's all in the screen. If you're watching this on a widescreen TV, which you probably are, or a laptop, it doesn't look completely like it did because back in the day on the old TVs, there was a concave. Is that the right word? So there's a bit of reflection on it. Well, I'm trying to show you as much as I can. I make no secrets. This is emulated. That's the only way I can review as many games as I do. Spectrum and Commodore Amiga. Also makes the quality better to present, I find anyway. But if you're playing on your own and you do have the real equipment, nothing beats that for a true experience. There we go. But you know, there's room for both. If you want a quick play, certainly loads of it quicker. Back in the day on the ZX Spectrum, you couldn't save a game midway through. Nowadays, emulation, you can do save states if you want to come back to it. Which gives you a chance to look at games if you played them 30 years ago and never completed. You got more of a chance now, and that especially with games like Manic Miner, I would say. And maybe even Attic Attack as well. Oh, I'm dead. Fred took too many hits. Acid to the head. I don't know where this acid was coming from. Probably some alien queen somewhere. Beep, beep, boop. What's the time? I think we should have another go at this, shouldn't we? Yes. As we're only doing one game a week, I think we should make them a bit longer. Although having said that, though, I might have a bit of time to do a Commodore Amiga game tomorrow. Hurrah! If you're watching this next week after recording, well, you'll soon find out if I manage that or not. Do do dee 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 dee. Fred, and Exia. Do 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 do. I think it plays that tune very similar in the Wild Bunch as well by Firebird. If you haven't checked that one out, please do so. It's a review I did quite near the beginning actually, so I probably wasn't in full flight. But that's a great game, the Wild Bunch. It's like a adventure game set in the West. Right, so the map is a bit different to before. There's an idol there. That must be a bit of treasure. Right, we've collected 1. Boop. Come on, Indy. Or Fred. Wonder why they called him Fred. Indiana Jones is like a cool showbiz name. Fred, maybe not quite so. Is there a reason why he's called Fred? I mean, if this come out in Spain first of all, Fred doesn't sound like a very Spanish name. But they couldn't call it Pedro, could they? Because that was already a game. Check out Pedro. It's a very basic game I've reviewed. It's like a gardening game, I suppose. In terms of gardening games go, it's not bad. Better than Lawnmower Simulator, or Advanced Lawnmower Simulator. My favourite gardening game, if you can call it that, it must be Pst by Ultimate PSST. Oh no! Who are these ghosts? They're headless things, or are they... I don't know what they are. Jellies. Right, there's another idol there. Let's see if any figures go up on the top right there. Is it going to go up to 2 if I hit that? No. Oh well, I'm confused. But we need to collect all of these. So you can shoot, but probably helps more in the later stages versus the vampires and the skeletons. Skeletons hate being shot. Do they? I don't know. They probably don't know about it. Right, up. Up, up and away. Come on, Fred. We can do this thing. He needs a sidekick, doesn't he? His legs are a bit weird. He's got massive shoes on and very skinny legs. A bit like the Mr. Men. That's the music from the old Mr. Men. Nostalgia fans. Is it? This is a bit when someone tells me, no it isn't Nick, that was Mr. Ben. I think that is the Mr. Ben. I'll have to check those down on YouTube or something, because I've got all nostalgic now for the Mr. Men. I don't know why Fred has made me do that. Right, that's another one. I don't know if when we've collected all of these, this game just ends and we go to the next stage. It's all a bit blue, these walls. It's possible when we get to the next stage those walls change colour. If you know a bit better, then let me know. Because I'm only going to get a certain distance. These are never walkthroughs, as we all know, if you're a long-term watcher to the channel. If you're a new watcher to the channel and this is the first video you've watched, then hello! It's a bit surreal here, and we do tend to go off a bit on the tangent, both in the review and quite often in the comment section as well. Hurrah! That's what it's all about here. It's a bit of fun. I'll try and make it as approachable as possible. If you're a bit worried about commenting on YouTube videos because you think you're going to get shot down, well, you're certainly not going to get shot down here. I like to hear all opinions, even if they're wildly different from myself. We can take it. It's all about lively debate here. Hooray! Good stuff. It's friendly, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, come on, Fred. More friendly than these rats, anyway. I'm getting bitten there. Come on, Fred. Does he have a girlfriend? No, I haven't actually seen any screenshots of the sequel Sir Fred. I wonder if this plays similar to this one. Well, it's on the list too. Not on the immediate horizon, but I'm sure we'll come to it at some stage. My favourite maze game, I'd have to say, a lot more basic than this one, is Maziacs, where you're controlling a stick man. Yeah. Okay. Come on, rat in hot pursuit. Everything's moving at the same speed here. Yeah, so that could have been a bit cleverer. Good animation as he's climbing up and down the road. The graphics are good. The scrolling isn't brilliant, as I said, but it's acceptable. It's quite clever, actually, for a 48K. You've got to bear that in mind. No colour clash whatsoever. Oh, I've hit a dead end again. Man. Yeah, what do you honestly think of this game? Are there better examples of this, or is this the best one you've ever seen? What games do you think it's closest to, do you reckon? I don't think it's going to get an HD remake anytime soon, but this is back in 1984. Yeah, so a long time ago. I was alive. Some of you might not have been. Some of you would have been back in the old Spectrum days. Oh no, come on, Fred. I think we're gradually running out of places to go here. If we can get up the top, maybe there'll be an exit or something telling us what to do, but I don't think we've got too much strength left, to be honest with you. And it's good to be honest, unless you're being caught by some vicious gang, then you're probably best not to be honest at all. Well, I don't think that's going to happen to Fred. Cool, this is a big distance. Don't want to fall down here. Was Prince of Persia influenced by this? Probably not. It could be a Prince of Persia game, couldn't it? If it had Prince of Persia sort of like graphics instead. Oh no, ghost attack. Go somewhere else. Right, have I given him the slip? Yes. Hurrah. Right, I'm not sure if I've been here before. Could be going round in circles over and over and over again. Probably am doing. Right, we're down the bottom of the map again, but have I been here? Yeah, I tend to jibber jabber a lot and then lose the thread of what I'm doing. But isn't that what gaming is all about? No, it isn't, Nick. It's about completing the game as quickly as you can. Well, sue me. No, please don't. I can't afford a lawyer. Diddly-did, diddly-did, bom 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 ba 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 ba. At least there's no snakes in here. Indiana Jones was terrified of snakes. I don't know what Fred's are terrified of. Probably ghosts and rats after this. Boom. Sounds a bit like the jump in Horace and the Spiders when he gets on that rope. Not identical, but similar. Right. See, I can't shoot the rats because they're too low down. Other rat games are available, in particular Roland Rat. Mind you, that game wasn't very good. What other rat games are there? In Jet Set Willy 2, oh I'm dead. In Jet Set Willy 2 there's rats in the sewer and I've got a gravestone on a rope. That takes some ingenuity. I think we'll leave that one there. We won't have a third go. I didn't mind that game. It didn't blow my socks off, but it's quite well coded. If you, as a kid, you'd keep going back to it to try and complete it. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty good overall, but not in my top 10 of all time. So thank you for watching that one. That was Fred on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Investronica in Spain in '84, then by Quicksilva in the UK. Thanks for watching. As I say, if you've got any comments about this game, any similar or retro gaming in general, don't be afraid to put down your thoughts there. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.